What is going on, everybody? It is Jeremy with Big Disc Energy. I was just at MVP Open as a volunteer this past weekend, and I thought I would show off the volunteer pack as well as just all the stuff I picked up. So in the volunteer pack, which came in this nice, well, it's not really nice. It's a drawstring bag, but has the Maple Hill logo on it. So you got this bag. You got a nice UV light, which works, works pretty well. I don't know the prices on any of these, don't ask me. And the MVP osmosis bag, it's like a grip bag, but like almost feels like there's like a silica bead, so it's not a chalk bag per se. But I actually wear a friction glove, so I won't be using this. But yeah, so there's those two items. Then we got a... Well, we'll go over the stuff on the table first, and I'll grab this stuff. So then I got a Echo, Streamline Echo, special stamp. This is a hole 8 at Maple Hill. I'm just going to put this stuff away as I go along. Then we got a Defy, which has the hole 10 castle stamp on there. Interested to see how this is going to fly for me. So we got that. Then we got, at the end of the tournament, you get a commemorative disc. This disc, I don't believe, is sold at all. It is the MVP Open OTB stamp, signed by Haley King and Maddie O. This will be being kept and just going to go on my wall once I eventually get a shadow box for it, and it'll just be bagged until then. The other things that I got for the player pack are this sweatshirt, which has that same text on it that that the glitch had. Pretty nice sweatshirt. I actually don't typically like pullovers, but this one's not too bad. And then our staff shirt, which I did not wear at all because I was doing scoring and I was hiking around, and I'd rather have a dry fit on. Just comes with the MVP Open logo on it. On the sleeves, it says WG Staff. No idea what WG stands for. And then on the back, it has an artist's making of, I believe, hole 9 before it was changed, maybe. Not 100% on that, but it looks like this is like that little channel in the basket on the other side. It's either that or it is hole 8 over the water. Hole 8 is, I think, is more likely just because the amount of people are there, but not 100% sure on that. That's that. That's the bag. The next bag that I got, and I have 2 of them, is from Pured Disc Golf, which is a new app coming out. It is a social app designed to help you find people to play at the course, essentially. There's no posts, there's no likes, there's none of that. It's just like, hey, I'm going to go tee off at 5 o'clock at this course. Feel free to join me, basically. From what I understand, the app is not released yet. It's not going to release till later this month or the beginning of next year or something like that. The other clothing that I got, and I only have 2 other pieces of clothing, is some shirts from Diameter, not shirts, jerseys from Diameter Apparel. This one is just like a sunset looking one. And then the other one, and I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera because it's a very dark shirt. Has a basket here, kind of a night sky, and then a guy putting over here. Not very exciting, but I want to show those off. Diamond Apparel, once again, very nice. Jerseys are a little heavier than like a dry fit, but we'll see how those go. Now, on to the part everybody comes for, the discs. The first disc, we're going to go over our discs that I received for free. This is not from MVP Open, this is just from vendors that were there, essentially. Number 1 is a Buzz. This Buzz is from Yerba Mate. Yerba Mate is either coffee or tea. I'm not exactly sure. I did try it, but I personally don't really like coffee or tea. It is a Buzz. It was given out to anybody. They had like a little mini throwing challenge into a little mini basket. You could try as many times as you wanted, and it was free to try. So essentially they were given away for free. The next discs I got from the DFX booth. I met Don, who is the owner, very, very nice guy. This is a D-Glow Simon Lizotte disc wave, and I got signed by James Conrad. And when I saw James Conrad, this is the only MVP disc I had on me, so I'm happy that that he would sign that for me. Very appreciative of that. And it's a wave. I believe it's just neutron. Might go in the bag. I'm not 100% on this yet, but I might bag. I don't normally bag a wave, so I don't know if I'm gonna try it out or not. The next disc that he gave me for free will be going in the bag. This is a mantra signed by James Proctor, fantastic person, very, very nice. Thomas Gilbert, also super nice guy, with a Goose Gang stamp, which I thought was for Aaron Gossage, but apparently they just did Goose Gang before Gossage was really a thing, so super happy with that. This one will be getting bagged when my other one gets beat in. James Proctor, Thomas Gilbert, like I said, fantastically, very, very nice people. Also, shout out to Don, super nice guy. Yeah, so that was all the free discs that I got. Now we're on to the stuff that I paid for. Coming up first is a prototype MD5, is a C-line metal flake. I needed an overstable mid-range in my bag because I don't have one right now. So I bought this, and then I went to the MVP booth on, I bought this on Sunday. I saw Landon Brooks, who is an MVP sponsored young kid. I think he's like 12 or 13 maybe. He just won the Glitch World Championship. Super nice kid. Bought a disc just to support him. This is a glow reactor, which I needed a glow disc anyways. It's getting dark out here, so I bought that. But another disc from basically MVP took my money this time. I bought this. This is a Madison Walker Rhythm. They kind of sold it to me. I was looking mostly for a Virus or an Impulse, which they didn't have. But this may do okay for the slot I'm looking to fill, so we'll see how that goes. Now, the next disc I also brought from home. I didn't buy this one when I was there, but it is a DD3 with the Eagle McMahon signature. I wanted to get Kyle Klein on this, but unfortunately I did not see him when I was looking for signatures. This will be getting hung up and not thrown. I also didn't see Madison Walker, else I would have gotten her signature too. This will be getting hung up, not thrown. I just like Eagle McMahon. Now, the big one. The big one that everybody knows came out at MVP Open. And of course, I had to get one. And since the limit was 2, I had to get 2. But it is the Simon Line Time Lapse. This first one, I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. I may give it away to somebody locally. I may sell it online. I'm not 100% sure. I'd like to see if this is going to be separate, like if this is a first run stamp and then they're going to have a normal stamp. So yeah, I'm looking to see what's going on with that. And you know, if I bought one, I had to buy 2. And you know, if Simon's there, you gotta get his signature. So I had him sign this one. I should have had him sign both, but I didn't want to seem pushy. It's my first time in an event, first time ever volunteering. So I didn't want to ask him to sign a bunch of stuff. So I got him to sign this one. This one will be staying with me and going on the wall for sure. I don't know for how long, but this is kind of going to be my display one. Just because, you know, it's Simon Lizotte. I gotta have a Simon Lizotte signed disc. I meant to bring a Doombird so I could get that signed, but I forgot. The other disc is my investment disc. As you guys know, I'm a retailer, Big Disc Energy. And I wanted to get a signed prototype one. So this is more or less my investment disc from the whole thing. There's one somebody's trying to sell right now. I think they're asking $350 right now. I think if Simon keeps playing well and you know, there's only so many first run prototypes and only so many of them, you know, even if there's 1,000 of them and they all get signed, it's still one of 1,000. So I anticipate that it's going to hold its value, but I'm not going to display it at my house just because I have a very small house and I have limited space. So that is everything that I got at the MVP Open. If you have any questions about MVP Open, maybe the win delay or anything like that, look for another video that I'm going to have coming out where I just am sitting talking about MVP Open, my experience there, what it's like to score for these guys, and what it was like to be on Nico Lacastro's card when the win delay got called. So anyways, that's it for today. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and a good time out there throwing.